to Joy, Joshua and Jasmine.
And today we are going to be talking about summer holidays in 2021.
So let's get started. Right, so basically, we know it's been a whole year of the pandemic. People rarely went on holidays because of the restrictions. So this year, a lot of people are looking forward to going on holidays. However, we know that there are still restrictions in place. Tomorrow we are hoping for a new announcement that changes the restriction guidelines. How has it been for you over the last year with everything going on? No holidays, lockdown restrictions.
It's just really, it gets really boring because you can't go and when it's lockdown, you can't go anywhere. You have to stay at home and you have to do online learning. And that means when you do online learning, it means you're on the screen more and you're like straining your eyes more than you usually would because you'd normally be in school.
Yeah, but having said that, because you're the child of a key worker, because your parents are both key workers, you didn't really have to be at home a lot to do online learning because you still had to go in. So would you say that was different, when you were there in school and you had some people that had to do the online learning from home? At that point, would you have preferred being in school or would you have preferred learning from home?
Well, so in the first 6 months when the COVID first started, we were in lockdown. But then when the second lockdown came, I actually went to school. But there weren't many people there. It was like me and a few other people. But I do prefer it more than staying at home because when you're at home, I feel like you don't really cooperate in the activities as best as you can as you usually would if you were in school, because the teachers can actually see you if you're in school, and I like to try hard at my learning, so
yes, definitely you like to do that. You definitely like to do that. Right, so from what you're saying, because there were less people, school wasn't as fun as you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Because maybe your friends were at home.
Yeah, all my
because they were not
friends
kids of key workers. Okay, so going back to the holidays, with the restrictions and not particularly having somewhere to go to, even with Christmas, everything was just so tight and all that. With summer really coming, how do you feel? What would you hope for in terms of holidays, being able to go out, lifting the restriction from tomorrow?
Well, I really want to go to Legoland, and I hope we do end up going there because it's really fun. We've been there 2 times, I think, already, and it's really fun. We always go there for Jasmine's birthday, but I'm not sure if we're going this year, so I hope we are.
It would be very nice to just do something different, after the whole year of the pandemic and everything going on entirely. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
That sounds really good, but then we'll see how it goes. In terms of the lockdown restrictions being possibly lifted tomorrow, no masks, according to what we've been told.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Apparently, wearing masks will be optional. Well, this is based on the initial thing they said. We haven't had any formal statement yet. What do you think about it? Do you think it will be so easy for things to get back to the way they were before?
Yeah, I do, because if you make too many easing restrictions, then it'll just go back to where it was the way it was before, because it's because everybody's taking off their masks, and I feel like masks have been the thing that have actually really helped us in the pandemic. So if people start taking off their masks, I think it's just the cases are just gonna start again. But hopefully, I really hope that it doesn't, because I don't want our summer to be ruined again because of COVID.
But just to rephrase my question, what I meant by how things were before, before the whole COVID thing came in, people were so free, no mask, you could easily go somewhere, sit down without thinking twice. I would hope that people were still, conscious of their hygiene. But these days, people tend to wash their hands 10 times, 20 times a day, use alcohol gel 20 times, so many times, I would say. So, in terms of the emotional, the mental health of people, people that are so obsessed with washing their hands, cleaning their hands, maybe obsessed is not the right word, but because people that are so conscious of it, just because of the
And
anxiety reasons.
Yeah, they're used to it.
Yeah, I think something like that is still going to continue. What do you think?
People are still going to be like washing their hands continuously and always using alcohol gel. And I feel like some people are still going to wear masks. I think you're still going to wear a mask.
I think, I'm still going to continue. Yeah, I'm so used to wearing masks now that even when I go out without the mask, I'm like, there is something missing, so.
Yeah, I think that's it, because I think some people are just so used to the restrictions that were put. I feel like they're just going to keep doing it. So they're just going to keep washing their hands for 20 seconds, which you should already be doing ideally, but I feel like they're still going to keep doing that. And I think people are still going to be wearing their masks because they're conscious of what's around them. And
in terms of the summer holidays, the main reason for this video, it might be difficult for people to feel very free when they go on holidays. I know it's supposed to be a holiday, but you go on holiday, you're still conscious of the COVID thing, you're wearing your mask, you're conscious of touching things, using hand gel all the time. It might not be as relaxed, even if you as relaxed as before.
Because you're just conscious about everything and just worrying if you should put hand gel or not, or if something has gotten
exactly. And think of the rides, because touching the rides, you have to sit on the rides, you have to touch them.
Yeah, everybody touches them, and we don't know if they clean the rides or not. So anybody's germs could just be getting on your hands.
So just about being
unless
extra.
you wear gloves or something.
I know, but then it means wearing gloves for all the rides. But even if your holiday involves going on the plane as well, that's another difficult one, isn't it? Like, it's such a tricky time. But what would do you want all the restrictions to be lifted tomorrow, or do you want things to still be the way they are, but for people to be able to travel and go on the holiday?
I don't want all the restrictions to be lifted, because I feel like that's a huge risk, because then everything could go back to like when it first started, which was really bad. There's cases everywhere. So I don't want the government to lift all the restrictions, but some of them. And I honestly don't think they should lift the mask restriction.
But I guess they might make it optional.
I think it should still be optional, but not fully remove it. And I also think that you should be allowed to travel, but I think they should clean the planes and clean the rides if you're going on a ride.
That's correct.
Oh, so we have a new visitor here, which is Jasmine. Say hi.
Hi.
Right, so like we were saying before, in terms of the restrictions, we said about it being optional in terms of lifting the lockdown rules. So I guess we'll just wait to see how it goes tomorrow. But there'll be a lot of excitement if restrictions are lifted and people can easily go to different places without having to quarantine, when they come back. So it will be very exciting if people can go on holiday. So lots of people will be looking forward to that. So we'll see how it goes. But I guess it will be good to have your ideas about where you want to go to. In terms of booking the holidays, I would say just wait. Just wait for it until the announcement, because I know some people are in a rush. They're already booking holidays, thinking lockdown restrictions are being lifted, but we don't really know because apparently cases are rising. So we should really just wait and see what they say. Alright guys, this is what we think about summer holidays 2021. We know we've rambled a bit, about different things. But let us know what you think in the comment section about, lifting the lockdown restrictions in the UK. In the US, I'm not sure what the rules are at the moment, but also let us know. We'll be very, very happy to see what you have to say regarding your rules, the lockdown restrictions that you have in place, or anything you're anticipating. So thank you so much once again for supporting us and for watching our videos.
We hope you like this video.
Please subscribe and bye.